Obviously a big match with Giulia here. What would it mean for you to kind of to beat her and kind of put her in her place here as she enters NXT, for the first time?
Yeah, I think it would put a stamp on my reign, you know? I think everybody assumes that Julia's just gonna come all the way over here from Japan and just take my championship and take my spot, the spot that I've been working hard for almost 3 years. I've been with this brand, NXT 2.0, since the very beginning, so I've helped build it up, and I'm not just gonna let someone come in and just destroy all of that. Yeah, I think that I'm definitely being overlooked because people are very excited for Giulia. She is definitely one of the best women's wrestlers in the world,
Yeah.
but so am I. So I think it's going to be awesome to mix it up with her, but the end is going to be the same. The outcome is going to be the same.
Obviously, the main roster is the goal, in the long term, but what has it meant for you, especially as a young performer, to kind of been handed the ball here where you're the person who was, wrestling Jordan when the TNA partnership starts. You're obviously the first opponent for Julia coming in, Stephanie, to be given that responsibility.
It definitely shows me that all of the hard work that I've put into this was so worth it. Because obviously I started training at 13, and obviously you're not going to be able to get a lot of opportunities in wrestling at
Yeah.
13 years old. I had like what 4 or 5 more years to go. So and I knew that, and I knew it definitely was a little hard because other people around me were getting opportunities, and I knew that I couldn't get those just yet. But I also knew that if I put in those 10,000 hours, I trained, put in the work when nobody saw what I was doing. I knew that one day I was going to be so undeniably good that I would be the leader of the brand. I would be running the brand. I would be champion. I would be put in these matches, these big matches, and deliver as well.
Right.
Um, so yeah, it's a really good feeling at 22 years old.
What was the transition for you from, this really true baby face, on camera to now, being a heel? It kind of happened gradually on camera, but it felt like when it did happen, like, everything was there and clicked for you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was uncharted territory because I had never been a heel ever, not even on the independent scene, maybe like once or twice, but I was always a babyface. It felt very like natural to me. And then when I was going to do this change, um it definitely was a challenge, but I love challenges, especially in wrestling. I love being able to learn new things and try new things, and I think that's like the magic of wrestling, like trying new things, seeing if it works, seeing if it doesn't. And I feel like this definitely worked for me, and I feel like it brought the moniker Prodigy to a whole new level. I called myself the Prodigy, but did I believe it? Did I really, really believe it? I don't feel like I did until my second reign. And now other people are believing it too, everybody around me. So,
What was that? What was the feeling like just kind of being in the ring with him and getting to do that segment with him? I forgot if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. No, last week. Uh, in the ring on the mic with CM Punk.
oh my gosh. I mean, to have an in-ring promo with like the best promo I think ever was so insane. It definitely was like a pinch me moment. But the fact that I've been able to create like a friendship with him and sit under his learning tree for months now, I think being able to have that relationship definitely made me so much more comfortable. I do remember like getting in the ring and starting to say my lines and just really feeling it because I was just like, wow, this is insane. I'm standing in the ring with someone that I looked up to my entire
Yeah.
life. A part of me was like, wow, I can't believe this, but another part of me was like, wait, I can believe this because this is everything I've ever worked for, and I felt like I definitely um, stood my ground.
You did.
I said a little, I gave him a little bit of attitude, something that he would have done a few years ago. So it was really fun. But yeah, it's everything that I've been working for.